Life is full of choices. Every single day, we face decisions, big or small, that can shape our future. And yet, so often, we make those choices too quickly, without thinking, and later we carry regret. This is the story of a young woman named Emily. Emily was smart and kind, but she was also impulsive. Whenever she felt angry, she spoke without thinking. Whenever she felt stressed, she made decisions in a rush. At first, she didn't notice the consequences. But soon, the weight of her quick choices began to hurt her. One day, Emily had an argument with her best friend. Her friend said something careless, and Emily, full of anger, shouted words she didn't mean. The next day, her friend avoided her. Days later, the friendship ended. Emily regretted it deeply. She thought, why couldn't I stop myself? If only I had waited just one moment before speaking. Not long after, Emily faced another problem. She was offered a job in another city. Without thinking, she said yes immediately. But later, she realized she hadn't asked the right questions about the job, the pay, or the workload. Within weeks, she felt trapped in a position that drained her energy. Again, she whispered to herself, if only I had taken a moment to think. Frustrated, Emily went to visit her grandmother, a wise woman who had lived through many storms in life. Sitting by the fireplace, Emily confessed, "Grandma, I keep making mistakes. I speak too quickly, I decide too fast, and then I regret everything. How can I stop this?" Quote. Her grandmother smiled softly and said, "My dear, you don't need hours to make better choices. You only need 1 minute. It is called the 1-minute rule. Whenever you feel strong emotions, anger, excitement, fear, stop. Breathe. Wait for 60 seconds before you act or speak. In that 1 minute, your heart will calm, your mind will clear, and you will see more wisely." Emily was surprised. Only 1 minute? Can such a small thing really change my life? Quote. Her grandmother nodded. Yes, because most regrets are born in the heat of a single moment. If you pause for 60 seconds, you take back control from your emotions. That night, Emily decided to try it. English vocabulary from this story. Impulsive equals acting quickly without thinking. Regret equals a feeling of sadness about a bad decision. Pause equals to stop for a short time. Control equals the ability to guide your actions or emotions. Clarity equals the quality of being clear in thought. Example sentence. When you pause before reacting, you gain clarity and control, and avoid regret. The next day, Emily had her first test. At work, a colleague criticized her project unfairly. Her face grew hot with anger. She wanted to shout back immediately. But then she remembered the 1-minute rule. She closed her eyes, took a slow breath, and counted to 60 in her mind. By the time the minute ended, her anger had softened. Instead of shouting, she replied calmly, "Thank you for your feedback. Let's discuss how I can improve this." To her surprise, the colleague softened too. What could have become a fight turned into a respectful conversation. Later that week, Emily faced another challenge. She saw an advertisement for something expensive she didn't need. Her first instinct was to buy it immediately. But she stopped. She whispered to herself, 1 minute. She waited, breathed, and thought. By the end of the minute, the desire had faded. She walked away with money still in her pocket, and with peace in her heart. Each time she practiced the 1-minute rule, she grew stronger. She realized that 1 minute was not about wasting time. It was about saving her from regret. One day, a friend asked her, "Emily, how did you change? You seem calmer, wiser, more in control." Emily smiled and replied, "I learned the 1-minute rule. It's simple. When emotions rise, I pause for 60 seconds. That pause saves me from regret." Now let's test your English. Right finger. What does the word impulsive mean? A. Acting quickly without thinking. B. Waiting calmly before making a choice. C. Avoiding all decisions completely. Comment your answer below. The lesson of Emily's story is this. Decisions made in anger or excitement often lead to regret. But if you give yourself just 1 minute, you can change everything. Think about it. 1 minute is nothing in the span of your life, but in that moment, it can protect your future. 1 minute can save a friendship. 1 minute can stop you from saying words you don't mean. 1 minute can prevent a mistake you will carry for years. Vocabulary recap. Impulsive equals acting quickly without thinking. Regret equals sadness about a bad decision. Pause equals to stop for a short time. Control equals the ability to guide your emotions. Clarity equals clear understanding. So ask yourself, are you living impulsively, or are you giving yourself the gift of 1 minute? The next time you feel anger rise, or desire push you, or fear control you, stop. Take 60 seconds. Count slowly, breathe deeply, and then decide. If this story inspired you, leave a heart in the comments. Tell us one decision in your life where the 1 minute rule could have saved you from regret. And don't forget to subscribe for more English learning stories with life lessons. Because wisdom is not about making more decisions. Wisdom is about making better ones. And sometimes, all it takes is 1 calm minute. The 1 minute rule. Pause, breathe, decide. And you will save yourself from regret.